Alright, we're starting the stream now. Now that I know why I was dying. Yes, please. There we go! That's the best way to start the stream. Just a big old with a my ass comment. Alright. Welcome, everyone! Welcome to, I think I called this More Limits Bread. Because it's more of the same. More of the mining. And somewhere there's a skeleton over here trying to kill me. We're gonna kill him to death with our diamond pick. Because I don't feel like changing my hotbar. Fuck off, die. Alright. Now, for those of you watching at home, this is what we're doing. The floor, long and painful. The walls, also long and painful. Mainly because there's bullshit like this over here, like everywhere. And this over here is water. Water that prevents me from moving, mining, everything. Having a fulfilling life. It's the water. Oh no. I've broken into a room full of water in my ceiling. Again. It's huge. Like, it would take a full inventory of cobble or gravel to fill this room up. This one that I'm working on right now. It's so damn big. Luckily, fucked with most of it. Well, don't glitch me through the wall. It's been glitching me through the wall a lot lately. I'm definitely not a fan. Okay. That's done. I did most of that off stream while I was setting up the stream and emptying my hard drive and all that good stuff. Alright, so, Wash, you don't play Magic, but this weekend is a big Magic weekend. It's a big magical weekend. It's pre-release. The early opportunity to get a hold of cards.
Same.
We spent, so far, and there'll be another 2,000 to 3,000 next week, and we spent over 4,000 this week on cardboard. Yep. And yeah, like I said, another 2,000 to 3,000 next week. It's fucking crazy. It's fun. It's a little bit like gambling and Christmas all rolled into one.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh. So dark. Where am I going? Oh, hooray, I found the path through. Alright. I'm tired of dealing with water, so I'm going to go deal with lava now. Funnily enough, I prefer it to water. Oh, I have a shovel for these things. I love when you find a big... Well, when you're trying to clear an area out and you come across a large gravel patch, it's nice... Because as long as you have a shovel, it goes so much faster. I guess the same could be said for dirt. But gravel's better because it falls down, so you only have to stay on one block.
What I do is go below it.
Yeah.
So find the, like, 2 blocks of solid beneath the gravel.
Okay.
Dig out the bottom one. Put a torch.
Oh.
Then dig up the one above it, and all the gravel just breaks.
That works too. I guess I would only use that method if there was a fuckload of it.
Yeah.
Because when it's only like a band of 2 or 3 tall, I think you would spend more time setting it up.
Well, yeah.
That is a great tip. That's a great tip, guys. Just like if you're growing well, not just like, but similar to if you're growing cactus and you put a block above it,
Right.
when it grows to that height, it pops off, and then you need a hopper or whatever. I'm very pleased with my cactus barricade around my black tower. It keeps a lot of shit away. And I only know that not because I don't have mobs, but because I find their corpses or their drops or whatever. And then every now and then a stupid sheep wanders into it and dies, but you know, whatever.
Nothing you can do.
Oh, really?
Suicidal sheep.
That's right. I think it's time for another pick. No, I think it's time... Yeah, it's time to leave this area. We have other shit to do.
Do we?
We do. Oh, speaking of that, kind of, because I have so much gravel, because I don't know what I'm going to do with the ceiling of this place. Oh no, I fell. Oh well. I decided I have a lot more color options if I use concrete.
Yes, you do.
So I went and dyed a bunch of it. So currently I'm looking at a bright yellow, an orange, a magenta, a red, and a light gray. And then I have orange terracotta and red sandstone for other things that you wouldn't normally have easy access to. So I'm going to be designing the shit out of the ceiling. You know, I don't know, in like 3 years, whenever we get to that point.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Over here. Sure. Yeah. I'm dying. I'm bleeding. Speaking of bleeding, I ate shit in my parking lot last night on the ice.
Ouch. Alright.
Yeah, that's fine. I was carrying food over, and my foot went out from underneath me, obviously, and I fell on my left knee and my left hand, because the food was in the right. And my pointer toe, you know, the one next to my big toe, scraped across ice and like got a deep gouge in it, a little scuff on my knee. But in an effort to protect my phone, I like tucked it under, like you would like tuck a football, you know, when you're running through the line, whatever.
Yeah.
So it didn't get damaged, which was nice. But then I fell on my wrist in a really weird way. None of which like hurts or anything. It's just a little scuff. But it could have been worse for sure. And then I was like, I should stop running around in the wintertime in sandals maybe. But that'll never happen, so I shouldn't say that. I'll probably be on in my years at some point and be like, this is fucking bullshit. And then put on, I don't know, something more protective or warm. Okay. So, all this clearing I've been doing leads to all these other chambers where bad guys are coming out now. Which isn't that big a deal, but still. Before, when it was all blocked up and water kept them away, I didn't have to deal with their bullshit. But now I do. I feel like I want to put some of this stuff away. We need to make torches. We're very low. So I did all the things yesterday. I finally, I've had a Twitter for the shop for years, but just never used it. So I like reactivated it yesterday, and I signed up for an Instagram for the shop, and then I started posting shit on Google Plus again, and I linked them all with a service that lets me just make one post and it sends it out to everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't have to make 5 million posts a day. So that part's nice. Actually, I want to go over here. However, I obviously am getting more notifications and alerts on my phone now.
Right.
Just when I thought that wasn't even possible, it goes like nonstop now instead of semi-nonstop. Alright, back to mining obsidian. Because the floor still isn't done. It's close. It's not what I'm going to want. Like, we know where all 4 walls and all 4 corners are now. And all that is exposed. But I don't have white or black spaces put down on the entire floor yet, because there's still shit in the way in some places.
Yeah.
I've got the diorite for it. I don't have the obsidian, but again, stuff's in the way, so I can't do it yet. So I've got all these little pockets underneath the floor of obsidian that I've mined down to like bedrock, that I'm now like trying to finish clearing out so I can like put that mine to rest and block it all back up. And I'm at bedrock level, but bedrock level is like 3 levels actually, maybe even 4. So, which I hate.
Me too.
So just when I think I've gotten like the last of it, there's still like, oh, it goes down 2 more blocks worth of lava past this bedrock that's already 1 or 2 levels tall.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, it's good because I'm gonna need the obsidian. Like, I guess I'm less worried now about having enough obsidian to make the entire floor, but it's gonna be damn close. But I don't know how much more obsidian I'll have for any other projects, like finishing my black tower, because now I want it to go all the way to the ground. Because apparently I like punishing myself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, if I was one of those monks.
Speaking of towers.
Yeah?
What is that?
Huh. That's my mob grinder, except that it does not function on realms.
Oh.
It's like a tried and true design I've used many times.
But it's not working.
Yeah, it's not spawning anything. And that's for 2 reasons. One, we're not close enough to it. I realized that after I decided that was a good spot for it.
Oh, yeah.
So what I can do is just like log Katie in and then have her go stand over there while I do whatever. But it still didn't work. Like, I was on top of it, I was inside of it, I was halfway up, I was all the way down, I was all over that thing, and nothing.
Huh.
I can't get a single mob to spawn. I've read a lot of stuff on it, and apparently there's something weird with realms. Yeah, I don't know what it is exactly, so I don't know how to fix it. One trick is the build it over water, so it's like the only place and then you stand in that area, so the only place they can spawn that is near you within, the upper and lower block limit. Oh, I'm gonna get burned. Is in the thing that you made, the platform you made. Because they won't regular mobs won't spawn on top of water, obviously.
Right.
And the game just cares that you are, what is it, like you have to be at least 20 blocks away, but no more than like 30 or 40, something like that. Whatever those limits are, I don't remember right now, but so like mob spawners work way better on Skyblock maps because there's no fucking place for those guys to spawn except whatever big flat surface you made. Have you ever played a Skyblock map?
Yes, I have. A pain in the ass.
Yeah, I like it. I like the idea. Well, in general, that's one thing I like about Minecraft is you can build so much stuff out of nothing.
Yeah.
You just keep generating resources. Nope, I'm going to have to place that really fast. Ooh, got it. Gotcha, motherfucker. I have 30 blocks already.
I think my favorite mod is Tinker's Craft. Or Construct.
Hang on. Something weird has happened, and okay. It stole my water. Cool. Is what? Tinker what?
Tinker's Construct.
What is that?
It lets you do a lot of weapon and armor crafting.
Oh, okay. It's a mod? Or
Yeah.
okay.
It lets you build things by pieces. And you like melt metal in a forge.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then you cast each piece. Each piece
Yeah,
of
you went
the various equipment.
you went southern on me for a second.
Yeah.
Cast each pace. That's cool. I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Like Yogscast or somebody play it. Like you have to make a wooden form of the right shape or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Man. This stuff sure is going fast. Woo! Alright, back down into the mine. Like, at least this feels like I'm getting something accomplished. Yeah, it's drudgery to, like, hack away at obsidian for a while. But then I have, 30 or 40 precious pieces of something. And I go place it down wherever I want to, and all of a sudden, like, boom, the floor is almost done.
Oh yeah, there's a chunk finished.
In that area, yeah. Versus hollowing something out, something that is, well, in this case, 10 times bigger than the floor, because that's how many blocks I'm going up.
Right.
And actually, more like 20 times, because the floor split between 2 blocks, and the white's easy to get and the black's not. So it's really like 20 times the amount of work. And yeah, granted, clearing obsidian, takes longer than cobble, but when you factor in having to make some sort of scaffolding or levels or platforms or whatever to get around because it's not all connected, and the water aspect and all the other bullshit, it probably pretty comparable on time. Maybe not everywhere, but in this mine for sure, because water is everywhere. Water is Visa in this mine. Except for I don't want to be in the water. So poor analogy. Alright. Guess I can replace some of this bullshit. I was happy while fucking with water yesterday, maybe, because I found like 9 diamonds.
Nice.
Which was good because my pick was almost gone. And I needed it. It's also amazing, like, how fast the stack goes when you're trying to fill something in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I know 64, it's only 8x8, but still. I have not seen Rick on in a while. Of course, he may be getting on different times of day. I didn't check the logs or anything. I know just before the Great Panda Adventure, he was saying how he was at a bit of a creative impasse. Like he didn't, he did the big castle, not much more to do there. He didn't know what his next project was going to be.
It's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. I was like, go finish the tunnel, bro. I will, but I have to finish this damn floor. Yeah, so I took a break from the floor once we got the pandas back to go build that mob grinder, which didn't take very long. And I was like, better get back to the floor. But it was a nice break. And then I went back and checked on it a bunch and nothing. And then I was like, oh yeah, I gotta be close to it. And then I stood around for a while and still nothing. So I stopped.
Yeah, that's what I need to do because I need a bunch of nether wart.
Yeah.
But it goes so slowly in the normal world. Even with me standing next to it.
Yeah.
So I made a little crop plot in the nether. But if I'm not in there...
Yeah. Got it. Alright. Oh. I'm almost out of cobble. Can it be? No.
Scan.
I've got like 8 double chests full of cobble.
Apparently Rick did not like the railway setup.
Why, you took it down?
Yeah.
Oh, did you make one to his place? That's right.
Yeah.
I do not know. So I started helping Gabby make her house
Nice.
up on the top of a mountain, not terribly far away. She just started her school yesterday. Who dis? Hello, Leon1252. I unfortunately no, you cannot join. I do not know you in real life, and that is the rule here. Sure, you're a nice person, but you could be a jerk, and you could just go wreck everything. This is your first time watching? I don't recognize your name. Doing a little bit of boring crap here right now. Mining obsidian so I can go finish my floor up there. I know, man, but like it's the internet. Like, I don't know that. I have been thinking though about starting a world that people could join, one that we've invested a lot less time and money in, for stuff like this, for folks who wanna hang and play. Like, there's still lots of folks who play Minecraft, obviously, but it feels like it's always like 1 to 2 people at a time no one can ever coordinate their stuff. Like I know the servers that Minecraft maintains, like Feed the Beast and the parkour ones and all that crap, all exist. Whew. And probably get a lot of activity. But like, if you want to play on a more intimate level with a handful of folks you know, it just doesn't seem like people can coordinate. Like it'd be, I don't know. Like it seems like there's a need for one of those servers that is accessible to the public, but maybe less shitty. I don't know. Oh, okay. I lagged. I thought we were getting DC'd. Because when it's open to the general public, like anybody can do anything, and then you get dumbasses doing all kinds of things. If there was a way to like vet people, be like, okay, you can only come here once you've passed the test, whatever it is, and then you do it, and then like you level up, and you're like, okay, now a new area has been unlocked. I have no idea how you would maintain or moderate that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like I don't play shooter games partly because they're just less appealing to me, but also because you get all those 12-year-old asshole idiots who it's like their first time on the internet, and they have free reign to swear all of a sudden and do and say dumb shit, and they're having a good old time, but it's making it unfun for everybody else. If there was just a way to eliminate that sort of thing while still having fun, I think that person would be really onto something. Yeah. So, water kills you slowly. Lava kills you nearly instantly. Lava's much more manageable. I would still rather deal with lava every day of the week. Damn. I lost my water source. I probably should put a water source down here, since I'm probably going to do that a bunch. Any comments, Wash? You know what I mean?
I think that would be a great idea.
I don't know how you do it. I think it would require the human touch. Like there's probably no way to really automate that.
I mean, there could probably be a way to do the leveling up system.
Well, yeah. I guess if you did if there was a way to track like the time and effort you put into building the community and helping people or whatnot, you could do like when we were in school and you had National Honor Society or some other student council or whatever, and you had to participate a certain amount to maintain your membership.
There's definitely I've played on servers that had similar things like that.
Yeah.
Like the more time you played, the more you leveled up.
Yeah, like a lot of times.
I didn't really see any benefit or whatnot to leveling up in the one that I played.
Okay.
But there'd probably be ways to set it up where it would link with something else.
Yeah.
So that it would have benefits.
Like, it's probably fairly easy to track the good stuff you've done, but it might be harder to track the bad stuff you could do.
Right.
Yeah, so...
even that system was just tracking how long you spent on the server.
Yeah, so is it Gary's Mod does that if you're going to play on... So have you ever played Gary's Mod?
Yes, but not on summers.
Okay, well I haven't played ever. I've watched a lot of people play. My kids play, but you know how it has different modes, different worlds or whatever.
Yeah.
Different ways to interact with the game. Well, one of them I think is called Dank World or something stupid, and it's like a cops and robbers kind of game. Like you can
Okay.
you can build your house, you can have a house, you can steal a house, you can kill people, but there are it's not called king. He's the sheriff, maybe. Whoever the sheriff is at that particular time sets the rules. So he might go, "You have free reign to kill all the cops you want for the next 24 hours," and then, all right, fine. But then once that 24 hours is up, if you do it, now you've broken the rules. And moderators step in, and I don't know what they do to you. I think they send a group after you to like kill you and rob you. I think is what happens. But anyway,
Nice.
yeah. So that one uses moderators, and it's basically time in the game is the main way. So it's not any kind of good or bad system. It's just hours in the game.
Yeah. I don't think you'd be able to do any sort of system like that without moderators and administrators
Yeah.
maintain things.
And I don't know how you would do it on Minecraft again. Well, I guess it would probably be a lot easier if it was a server, not a realm.
Yeah, a big public serve.
Yeah, like because you have a lot more
And then-
control with PC.
Right. And then as you get to know people more, you can say, hey, do you want to be a moderator? Keep an eye on things when I'm not around.
Right, but that
Sort of thing.
would require like a Herculean effort up front to build the world, invite people, weed out people, etc.
Yeah.
Be on all the time to monitor before you could
Yes.
eventually like turn the reins over to somebody. For part of the time when you're away, because you can't play Minecraft 24/7.
You just gotta get more friends, Shane.
I mean, I got tons of friends.
That play Minecraft, right?
Like I was gonna say, real friends and internet friends. Yes, it's more of I need more friends who play Minecraft at the same time I do and get to play it as much as they want to, instead of all the other bullshit they have to do in life.
Right.
I have a list probably 100 deep of people who do play Minecraft and would jump on the server, but they don't have time because they're in school and working 2 jobs or whatever. I mean, like,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah. There's just, and they're like, well, I could play Minecraft for like a week, but then Halo 2 just came out, or like Halo whatever we're on now, 900 just came out. So I'm going to be doing that for at least a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about trade-offs. There's lots of ways to spend your time. Oh no, I'm just going at it like a dumbass. So after using a diamond pick on Obsidian, when you go to Cobbled, it's so damn fast, and I like cleared 3 blocks before I meant to, and I had to I needed to be faster to stop the lava. I think we I'll burn myself. Neat. I think we probably lost Leon 1252. I did it again. You can only do 1 block at a time, Shane, when you're dealing with lava. I'm trying to go nuts and clear all the things ever, and that doesn't work. Whoops. Alright, so this one. Gotcha. Holy cow. That's a lot of lava. Or obsidian. I've got 4 or 5 distinct places in this craptacular mine down here. In my mine below my mine. that still has like pockets of obsidian. Thought I was close to done. Like it was one giant blob of obsidian, and then as I went down level by level, it started to break up into smaller bits, and so they became disconnected. But they just became disconnected in 6 different directions, and as I'm trying to chase them down, I just keep uncovering more lava. This is something else that I can only stand to do for so long before I go do something else. Like anything else, I don't care. This looks like it might be the last block of this section. Fucking hot damn. Yeah, like Austin plays Minecraft and his friends play, but they all play 20 other games too. He had a Realm for a little while, but especially with younger kids, it's everything moves at the speed of light, so it's like flavor of the week sort of thing.
Yeah.
So they were like big into Minecraft for like a month. That's how Austin is, I think, in general. He and Cody are the ones that introduced me to Minecraft over 7 years ago. I don't know exactly how long, but at least 7. I know that because of a particular time and place I was at one time while playing. And they played it real hard for a solid year or 2, and then kind of moved on to other things. But like I think it's a nostalgia game for them now, so they'll pick it back up and play it for a week or a month, and then be done with it again for the next year.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends that are like that.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends that are like that with WoW. Every time a new expansion would come out, they would play, and then they would hit the level cap and maybe do some raiding and be like, "All right, I'm done." And then another 6 months, and then a patch would come out, and then whatever. And Katie and I, before we were even dating, we used to play WoW a lot together. Now they're talking about all the vanilla stuff. We're super hardcore thinking about that.
I played WoW a long time.
What expansion?
I don't even know.
Oh.
It was probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah, was it Wrath of the Lich King?
You know what? It might have been.
Or Burning Crusade right before that?
No, I think it was Wrath of the Lich King.
So that's when I played, right between Burning Crusade and Wrath coming out. And so the Wrath content is what I remember the most. I was, trying to catch up on BC content, but, Wrath made practically all that stuff obsolete, so unless I was doing Honor or, like, specialty gear or something, I just didn't really do a lot of the BC stuff. Yeah, we had a blast. And then I didn't play through Cataclysm, then I came back in Pandaria, so I got caught up on Cataclysm stuff as much as I could. And then, what was right after Pandaria? This is just going to be here now. Alright. I don't know. When Demon Hunter came out, I think I stopped right around that time. But anyway, like, I was definitely a casual at that game. I had friends who were like super tryhards.
I didn't even have friends. I did on my own.
Just muscled through. Were you in a guild or no?
Nah.
Oh shit. Yeah. I was in Katie's guild, and then we started our own guild, and then also we started another guild. I was playing when I was working at Halliburton in the oil field.
Okay.
And I got two of my guys there to play. Well, I don't know if I got them to play or they knew I played and they kind of were poking around asking about it. But anyway. And then when Pandaria came out, I got two of my guys from Baxter to play. One used to play and he was just kind of looking for a reason to get back in. And another had never played. He was funny because he got to work early like I did. Around 6 usually, maybe 7. But he would stay up till like 4 in the morning playing video games. And he's a dad. And he's like 36 or 8 now. But this was 5 years ago.
Okay.
It was like a running joke in the office because they're like, "Oh, how much sleep did you actually get last night?" You know, say 3 or 5 hours, whatever. I'm like, "Oh, what'd you play?" And then he would tell him, then we would laugh, and then that would be it. But he did it all the time.
Yeah, some people can, do that.
I used to. Well, I didn't do it to play a game. I did it because I worked all the time, but still.
Right.
But it's easy. Like, if you're into, I don't know, I guess probably doesn't matter what game you're playing. If you're really into something,
Right.
it's easy to lose track of time. So, there's something I've neglected to do that I really need to take care of, and that is fix up the Twitch page. Like, I don't have links to anything on there. I have like one graphic. Need to go fix all that. So, this is just kind of talking out loud. I don't know if you have any answers or any experience with it, but normally when you're on some social media site and it's like you have the ability to link your other ways to contact you, email and your website and other social media sites,
Right.
they usually put the buttons on there, right? Like the blue Twitter button and the red and white Pinterest button and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And then so that'll be an icon displayed on your page, and then you have to like physically add the link to the drop down box or whatever it is, right?
Right.
That's been my experience with everything else I've ever done like this. I started doing it right before lunch today for Twitch, and there is a space to do that. It's like add links, and one of them is like social media links, but then there's no button there's usually a check mark next to, or a check box next to a button that represents that link, and you go, yes, I want to include my Facebook and my Twitter and my Instagram on here. And then,
Right.
all right, you check those boxes, and then it says, then there's a box next to it with a field that you fill in, and then you put the link to whatever it is. Well, that doesn't exist on Twitch,
Huh.
or I'm on some incorrect menu, because there's definitely a place to add links and graphics and other things, but one of them says social media links. And
There's nothing there.
there's no button. So I'm like, I have to go find an image of a button, and then I have to tell you to make it a button, with a link built
Yeah.
in. There's still a box next to it that I can fill in for the link, but I have to basically take an image and link and connect the link to that image. I have to manually build it all in your program, which seems weird. So
Interesting, yeah.
it makes me think I'm maybe not doing it right, so that's why I stopped.
I have not done anything with Twitch. But that seems like, especially in this day and age,
Yeah, exactly.
very,
Yeah, everybody has radio buttons everywhere.
yeah.
Or whatever they're calling them now. I am streaming. I should probably maybe put a few more torches up. It's pretty dark. Down here in Yield Mine. In Mine? So I'm getting used to using new platforms, right? Because I haven't used some of these ever or in a long time. And one of the suggested Twitch pages, personalities, whatever, that they said I should go like was something magic related. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And if you don't follow magic much, this may not make a whole lot of sense, but so of course you're familiar with the Rosetta Stone, right?
Yeah.
So they have something that's kind of a funny thing with Google Translate that's basically like the Rosetta Stone of magic. So
Okay.
so you put in your language, you put it through Translate into whatever other language, and then you translate it either back or you translate it to a different language, and then finally translate it back to your original language, and you look and see how different they are, and you get some pretty hilarious like mistranslations that way.
Right.
It's a thing people do outside of magic, obviously. They do it with all kinds of stuff, but there's one specifically for magic, right? So it's taking magic cards, either the flavor text or the mechanics on the card, to mess them up, basically. Well, so it's called Rosewater instead of Rosetta.
Okay.
So the word rose and then WATTA. So that alone brings to mind an image of the Rosetta Stone, especially when you know that it's for translating. The extra little clever bit is that the lead designer for Magic for the past 20 plus years has been Mark Rosewater. So it's Rosewater, like a Jersey accent kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I found that yesterday. Like, I knew it existed, but I guess I'd never known what it was called.
Okay.
So that was cool. I didn't, like I said, I didn't check it out, but I will. I will be. No, obsidian in the wrong spot. Why? This is punishment for something, isn't it?
Probably.
Didn't even bat an eye. You're just like, yep, you done fucked up. You know the Key and Peele skit with the substitute teacher mispronouncing everyone's names?
Yeah.
Alright, so he says Aaron.
Right.
So we've been calling one of our locals at the shop, Aaron, Aaron for a long time. Long before that skit existed that I know of. And then when that skit started getting popular and circulating everywhere, it obviously lent some credence to it. But yeah, he will forever be Aaron, whether he likes it or not.
I'm sure he does.
I think he does. He's a friendly chap with a sense of humor.
Okay.
I wonder how far down this obsidian goes. Had to get out of that mine.
I just climbed in one.
Yeah. I don't have claustrophobia, but having a change of scenery is nice.
I need iron.
Oh. You know what? I haven't been to Katie's mine in a long time. Mainly because I've been doing this for fucking ever, but...
Yeah.
Boom. You go away. Snap, crackle, and pop. Whew. Uh-oh. Is there water above my head? Oh, thank goodness. That's white. I need white. No, this is the wrong spot. You go away now. Actually, I think I want to stop the stream here. This is probably enough treachery for everyone. I will probably stick around for a few more minutes. But, because I did not eat all of my lunches.
I was actually just about to go to lunch. That's why I asked how long you're going to be on.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're going to call that. So I have proven that bamboo will grow underground.
Nice.
But it grows horribly slowly. And I don't know if that's because I don't have enough headspace, if I don't have water by it, or it's light level, or all of the above. Like, I have also proven that jungle trees don't grow for shit in, like, snow areas, snow biomes. They will grow, just not well. They take much longer to germinate, and they don't grow very big.
Gotcha.
But anyway, all right. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Leon1252, if you're still with us, thanks for joining. I'll be back at it tomorrow at lunch, maybe tonight too. At the very least, off stream tonight. But to finish this very, very large TD